What's up, family? It's your Ghetto News reporter, MARY-L33, Mary Today is August 27, 2019, so they say. Now, before I could get that out, the camera, of course, start tripping and stuff. So if it happens to trip, we'll just keep piecing it together. I wrote out what I wanted to say because I wanted to get this out the way. I want to talk about a documentary that's called The New Money, the greatest wealth creation event in history. Full documentary, 2019. It talks about the collapse of currency in America. Basically, China has devised a plan with all my enemies, I suppose. I guess that's what you want to call it, on how to, take away the currency due to the fact that, my people are worth a lot of money and I generated the most with rap. Real short story. I used to sell, well, let's start at the beginning. I used to put raps together at the age of 8 in 1975. And my foster family, the Redmonds, got a hold to it. And, by the time I started selling things, they put people in place for me to, sell what they wanted me to sell. And then I finally got a hold to the music, but I was buying it from the Chinese people. I used to go to the flea market, sell the music after I bought it from them for the same price that they were selling it. And of course, black people went and bought it from, the Chinese people that I was buying it for, just not to give me the money. And as a result, the Chinese made so much money, then turned it over to the Arabs, and then, I was buying it from the Arabs, you understand what I'm saying, and keeping the price low so the people in the streets could eat as well. Then it went to some DJs I would buy them from, and I even bought some music from the Police. They used to sell music to me. And then I finally was able to, get a computer when I guess they made so much money. They was giving me the game, and I was by this time I was tired of selling music, and I just sold what I wanted to sell in appreciation for the people who really do love music. And as a result, I don't have any of that music today because I was railroaded May 31st of 2008 for disarming a police officer on Clark and Devon, which I did not do because they wanted me off the scene so they can rob me of my money, property, prestige in America, my land, and continent. And that's why they had Oprah Winfrey be the voice for them. And I say this for all the ones who think Oprah is so much. Now they say she's worth $4 billion. People ain't gonna never really tell you how much they really worth, but they said $4 billion. And they said it's a billion people in China, which means if everybody in China gave Oprah $4, she would become a billionaire 4 times, which is nothing, okay? Real talk. So I know I'm worth at least a zillion or more, you understand what I'm saying, due to the fact that I am the originator of this here little color right here, you understand what I'm saying? Just the colors alone, because they going with, 6 colors without the brown and the pink, because, if they were to pay me, they would go broke. The economy would collapse, real talk. So they thought it would be better for them to just come together and railroad me and stuff. Long story short, 9/11 was a sham. You understand what I'm saying? To take away our freedom, our communication, and bring in that no money, you understand, app, so you could just tap and go. But if your battery run out, or if they play with your phone like they play with mine, you understand what I'm saying, you won't be able to get anything. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. I can't even make a 15-minute video without them messing it up, and I have to start over. So that lets you know that if, they use the tap and go, no currency, it'll be just as worse, put it like that. So 9/11 was a sham. They used remote controls to hit them buildings. It was just a movie. That's all it was, to take away your civil liberties. See, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, the bodyguard for Farrakhan, you know, he talked about in a general way that they wanted America to fall. You know, he didn't say he personally wanted it to fall. He was just saying in a general way that's what people wanted, and I believe that's why if he did die, that's why they took him out, because, you know, they knew he was waking up. China has a train system that goes 250 miles per hour, the speed limit. Now, I used to get tickets for going 60 miles an hour in a 45. On my way to Mississippi from Chicago, I got pulled over and got a ticket. I didn't pay so many tickets in Chicago. It's ridiculous. But now they got a train that goes 250 miles per hour, and they expect me to get on that. They also have a bus in China that drives by itself. But you know it don't drive by itself. It's remote control. And because it's remote control and a human person such as myself is controlling it, then you know that 9/11 had to been a fraud, a sham. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody was controlling them planes. That's common sense. So when I'm on the south side of Chicago and I see Chinese people and white people on the bus stop, that lets me know that, you know, they're getting a little nervous about their investors, investments, and all of that, because they want to use my money, my rap money, my Nike money, my even Oprah and Michael Jordan, AA money, all that money that my people generated because I was dumb at the time of what was going on, because of course they weren't going to tell me. I had to figure this out. I'm used to making money fast. Buku cash, try to cheat me and beat me. My boss is busting your ass. Not literally, figuratively. You understand? Meaning, I'm going to find out what's going on. I was walking down the street. I looked down. I seen somebody wrote Mac in the concrete. So they was talking about me all along. I seen this other, this Blazer truck that got Divine Vanity license plates on it. Now, the last time I was out, I took a picture of it, but it was in a different spot. I caught up with it again, which means, you know, I can do this fast or slow. But every time I go out, I'm busting their ass. That's the part they don't understand, which means if they think they're going to get away with my money and leave me, you know, as a third world country when this is the land of the, you know, free and the home of the brave, they got me messed up. See, when they take away your creative differences, your creativity, then they leave you a slave. If they take away your communication, they leave you as a slave. They take away the money, that leaves you as a slave. If they lock you up, you a slave. You understand what I'm saying? So they want to lock up all the real people, have them working for pennies on a dollar, and then take away, you know, their right to, you know, do anything when they come out. Because by then, the world have been changed, like in the movie American Gangster, you know, and we'll all just be robots. I'm not a robot. I like communicating. I like giving money to people and, you know, seeing the smile on their face and all that. All that other stuff is just thievery. Somebody's still getting the money. Money is still being made. You know, when you tap, that's money. I don't care how you put it. You go to the store, you give them money at the currency exchange. You say, give me a bus card. They give you a card. Motherfuckers say, I'll give you gold for money. I always thought that was stupid. Why would you give your gold up for money? You see where this is going? It's crazy. So for my Americans, I expect us to stick together. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and just try not to fall into the nonsense. You know, don't buy into all that stuff. See, they thought I was going to come out and start selling merchandise again and all that. You know, them days is over with. We done did that forever. They don't need that no more. China was the biggest producer of knockoffs. Now they selling original shit. They don't even, you understand what I'm saying? You know, America, they use as the devil's playground. And I'm very disappointed with all the ones that I put up there. But like my Merry Christmas haters video that I did in 2012, I had already predicted this, talked about it, and I'm always on top of it. I've always predicted it. And I know China gonna collapse and all the rest of them and stuff, because if you leave us behind, Americans, guess what? You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to conform, at least I don't, to your way of whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, my people, if you fall into it, you're a robot and you might as well just bend over and shit for real. So that's why they had me pay for my own funeral, because they knew I wasn't going to go for this shit. They had already predicted it. You understand what I'm saying? So the invaders that's in America that came from all around, the original ones, they gone and built up their little Africas and Europe and China. And, you know, they left, you know, some other ones behind to finish the inventory that was left in storage or in the warehouses to sell. Nobody's buying anything. Nobody's really doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? They're not even picking up the trash. You know, understand what I'm saying? They're doing very little and just making, you know, money off the stuff that was left behind. You know, it's a business. That's what it is. And they use my people to come up. And that's why you see more Chinese shops in America than you do grocery stores, because they think we just want to look good and stuff. Yeah, that's part of it. But we work hard for what we, you know, achieve in life also. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be a dressed up garbage can. You know, I may look halfway decent, but for the most part, I feel like shit. But that's what they wanted. So, you know, congratulations. Yeah, so the music, like I said, you know, they used to always, you know, I used to have to buy the music from the Chinese people. And, of course, black people supported the Chinese people and stuff. And that's why Oprah built her school in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And not America. And that's why China is building businesses in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You know, because that's what Oprah do. She just followed, you know, the motherfuckers with the money, I guess. They thought I was stupid, I guess. You know, I'm not. Sorry to disappoint you. So this new generation, the millenniums, they coming up with all that, them apps and things of that nature. But what if you don't have hands to hold a phone? Then what? You understand what I'm saying? Or you got to get somebody else to do it for you? You understand what I'm saying? This is just for me to tell people how they infiltrated us and stuff. I don't use it for nothing other than that. I don't do fucking apps, money apps, shit. I'm not that type of person, okay? Never will be. This just to wrap up. You understand what I'm saying? Loose ends. You understand what I'm saying? So that was the fall of America. You understand? Because, you know, they hated the fact that me or she was running things, and they was just waiting for me to either die or, you know, relapse, or, you know, they kill me or somebody kill me. But, you know, God flipped it where it's not even about that. So the government pretty much, you know, sabotaged everybody with that 9/11 stuff. And that's why my higher power made me write the 9/11 rap the next day. I usually do stuff the same day. But my higher power knew that they was on some bullshit. But for me to tell you then, you would have thought I was crazy. But now you know, I'm not. Okay? So basically that's the end of my list. Look at the documentary for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? New Money, the great wealth creation event in history. So I guess if it's 2018, it'll be next year kicking in. They just waiting for me to die. Every time I go out, I see Chinese people, white people, Africans in the neighborhood. They taking away stuff that's, you know, cultural for Native Americans and things of that nature, and putting up bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? They taking away good shit and putting up bullshit and charging you a whole lot of money for it. Houses, food included. I try to go get something at Save-A-Lot, cheap store. They done went up on the stuff that I like. So everything I like, they either go up on it or, you know, it's gone, because people like what I like, but they don't want to pay me for what I like. And they don't want to pay me for the information. They just want to try to use my brain. But hopefully this will be the last video. And I just wanted to talk about China getting over. You understand what I'm saying? They say kill all rats, but look, I knew. They serve you dogs and cats all motherfucking day at the Chinese restaurant. And y'all eat it, you love it, and you can't get enough of it, I guess. And as far as Janae Monáe, they just trying to take her out the Harriet Tubman story, because they don't want Harriet Tubman picture on a $20 bill, because the currency will still be in effect then. But she getting on, and I'm getting on, and the rest of y'all getting off my motherfucking trail. This your Ghetto News Reporter, Mary-L33, that's 20 Mary-L33. Peace.